Yo, what up? This a new video right here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all. I really need to make this video real bad because I really have to get this shit off my chest because it's been on my mind not too long ago now. And I really want to let y'all guys know something. You know what I mean? And I'm going to hope y'all can feel me what I'm going to say on this video. You know, on a certain topic that I'm ready to talk about. And some of my real hip hop fans might be familiar with this group, some might not, but I'm going to give them some light. You know what I'm saying? Like, these dudes, man, they was so fucking ahead of their time, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely enjoy their music. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, they have to be, if not one of the most underrated hip hop groups of all time. And I'm talking about Poor Righteous Teachers. I want to know, why does people doesn't really give Poor Righteous Teachers the proper credit that they deserve? Because these dudes been putting in mad work for fucking I don't know how long now. You know what I'm saying? Like, Poor Righteous Teachers, they're a group from Trenton, New Jersey. The group consists of three members: Wise Intelligent, Cultural Freedom, and Father Shaheed. By the way, rest in peace to Father Shaheed. You know what I'm saying? He passed away in 2014 in a motorcycle accident. So yeah, may he rest in peace. He was like the DJ of the group, while Culture Freedom was like more of the hype man, and while Wise Intelligent was the main lyricist. These cats, they put out 4 albums throughout the '90s. All of them are hip hop classics. You know what I'm saying? Um, PRT, Poor Righteous Teachers, excuse me, they came out around the same time. Excuse me, I gotta clear my throat. Sorry about that. Poor Righteous Teachers, they came out around the same time, when Public Enemy was making noise and KRS One was out here doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? And around the late '80s, early '90s, probably around like 1990, the conscious era of hip hop was getting very explosive. I mean, like, it was like a very big era for hip hop, because the conscious era, it was like kind of like political hip hop in a way, but it talks about Afrocentrism, black empowerment, what I'm saying, poverty, racism, also teaching the youth about staying away from, drugs and violence and stuff like that. Being pro black, you know what I mean? It was still about getting paid all the time, you know what I'm saying? Like, these rappers back then, during that conscious era, they was like having a message, you know what I'm saying? And Poor Righteous Teachers, they was actually one of them. But I kind of feel like Poor Righteous Teachers, really do not get that much talked about like they deserve, because like these dudes, when I hear some of these songs, man, I just feel like I'm in 1990 right now, when the conscious era was actually hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had, Public Enemy, KRS One, Brand Nubian, Boogie Down Productions, YZ, A Tribe Called Quest, Paris, Ice Cube as well, Ice T, and Big Daddy Kane. He was conscious too, but people don't really give Big Daddy Kane a lot of credit when it comes to the conscious shit, because people only know about Big Daddy Kane because him being a ladies man. But no, he talks about true political shit. Like, he get conscious. Don't fucking believe me? Listen to Young, Gifted, and Black, Who Am I, Dance with the Devil, Children of the Future, Word to the Motherland. You see what the hell I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kane's conscious shit is very fucking dope. Because you gotta understand, Big Daddy Kane, he was actually a part of the 5% Nation. You know what I mean? So that tells you right there. But people usually talk about PE and KRS-One and Brand Nubian, to be exact. But Poor Righteous Teachers rarely gets mentioned. I mean, no disrespect to Public Enemy and KRS-One. I fucking love them niggas. I got mad respect from them. They one of my favorite groups, one of my favorite MCs of all time. You know what I mean? But Poor Righteous Teachers, where did I begin with them? How I first, started getting known to their music and stuff like that. I started listening to Poor Righteous Teachers from like probably like 2006, 2007 ish. I don't know when. You know what I'm saying? I was like a little kid. You know what I mean? I remember I was in the car with my aunt and my mother one time. My aunt was like, she had like this little CD full of old school tracks from like the, from EPMD and Slick Rick and Dougie Fresh and them shit like that. I remember hearing this track, Rock This Funky Joint. And that was actually the Poor Righteous Teachers breakthrough single. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the song that people know Poor Righteous Teachers from. You know what I mean? And that song right there, when I first heard that song, I just fell in love with it ever since then, man. I never fucking heard a song like that in my life. And that song came out in 1990. All my real hip hop heads must know to about Rock This Funky Joint. You know, it's produced by Tony D. By the way, rest in peace to Tony D. He was like the producer, for Poor Righteous Teachers and shit like that. He made very dope beats for them. He actually gave PRT their sound. You know what I'm saying? But he doesn't really get credit neither. You know what I'm saying? But I get, if you know about the whole Naughty by Nature OPP situation between him and them, y'all guys must know about Tony D. Because he came out with this instrumental called Adam's Nightmare. And, Kate in Naughty by Nature kind of like used the same sample for OPP. And a lot of people think that Naughty by Nature actually stole the idea from Tony D. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? Did they or did they not? It is what it is. But, like I said, when I first heard Rock This Funky Joint, it was that beat that just really got into me. I just love how the way the beat just came out to be like, you guys should know what I'm talking about, man. The video's dope. You see Poor Righteous Teachers in them in the ghetto in, Trenton, New Jersey and shit. Just a hip hop classic right there. And that song just made me want to check out even more shit from them. You know what I mean? So after that, I heard Shakila. That was actually like a love song in a way, but a very good type love song. You know what I'm saying? It used the same sample. They came out with like 3 Shakilas. One on their first album, Holy Intellect. Another one, Pure Poverty, their second album, and my 3 Wives, Shakila Part 3 off the New World Order. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying, like, they used on the first one, they used the same sample as Tupac's Keep Your Head Up. You know what I'm saying? That Zapp and Roger sample. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I think Tupac kind of flipped it a lot better, in my opinion, but we all know that's like his most famous one. But countless other MCs used that sample before Pac. You know what I'm saying? Like Big Daddy Kane actually used the sample before. But hey, I'm getting off topic. You know what I mean? But back to Poor Righteous Teachers. PR, like, Rock This Funky Joint, that's a hip hop classic. If you're a real old school hip hop head that grew up in the golden era, you should know the deal about that shit right there. Because some of y'all might been like in your teenage years, probably back in high school and shit like that. PRT, they came out with 4 dope albums. Holy Intellect, which is their first album that came out back in 1990. Pure Poverty, like I said, their second album, which came out back in 1991. And Black Business, which came out back in 1993, their third album. And The New World Order, which came out back in 1996, which is actually the 4th and their final album that they ever did together as a group. You know what I'm saying? Holy Intellect, where I begin, man. A great, entrance for Poor Righteous Teachers. You know what I'm saying? Like, filled with dope production. Talking about, the black community, the black society, but also give you some input on the 5% nation. You know what I'm saying? But the beats are fucking dope as hell. I'm not going to front. Like, every time I hear this album, like, when I want to get into that, whole, conscious mood, I just play that album and, Public Enemy's Fear of a Black Planet. You know what I'm saying? To me, Holy Intellect is one of the best hip hop albums from the year 1990. But me personally, I think that album is fucking underrated. I wish I had a copy of it. But all the albums are out of print and they very hard to come by. They go for stupid ass money online. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that album, for songs like Rock This Funky Joint, Shakila, Time to Say Peace, Speaking Upon a Black Man, fucking Word from the Wise, So Many Teachers, Butt Naked Booty Blessed. Dope ass songs, man. Check that album out, man. And a year after the critical acclaim of Holy Intellect, a year later, 91, they came back with their second album, Pure Poverty. Another dope album, picked up right where Holy Intellect left off. But in my personal opinion, I kind of felt like Pure Poverty was a better album than Holy Intellect. Reason being because, like, I mean, it still got that Holy Intellect sense to it, but the beats were kind of more grittier in a way. But it was still jazzy and melodic at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, for songs like Shakila, Easy Star, Freedom or Death, Just Serving Justice, probably one of my fucking favorite songs of this whole damn album right there. You know what I'm saying? Self Style Wisdom. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Methods of Dropping Mental, Rapping Black, Each One Teach One. Another dope album from PRT. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't hear anything from them until 2 years later. They came back with their third album, Black Business, back in 1993. And on that album right there, they kind of like, you know, changed up their style a little bit. They kind of went street with that joint right there. They kind of went gangster and kind of had that more of like that reggae vibe to it. And that shit right there, that is like my favorite. Either that or New World Order is actually my favorite album from PRT. Because, you know what I'm saying, like, that album right there is just mind-blowing. Like, when I heard the song Nobody Move, you know, Wise Intelligence flow, his bars and shit was fucking crazy. Like, he was just going off. That's the one thing I fucks with Wise Intelligent, man. The dude can fucking spit. That's number one. His flow was so damn original. You was not even hearing rappers rapping like that back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the 90s. Like in the early 90s and shit. He was like this. Students, under the defense, I'm a teacher. Learn the holy intellectual defense of teacher. I mean, like, he was, his fast-paced rhyming, the reggae influence he had in him, his breath control was fucking top-notch. But I feel like Waz is very underrated, man. Like, he really never get the proper credit that he deserves, man. Like, I don't get it. By the way, shout to Wise Intelligent. He showed me love on Instagram, you know, a few times. Very cool dude, you know what I mean? No, that beat was very fucking sick. And the album also known for songs like Get Off the Crack. That's like one of my favorite songs of this album. 144K. Here We Go Again. The self-titled Black Business. Underrated right there. You know what I'm saying? And 3 years later, 96, they came out their last and final album together, The New World Order. And that album right there, a lot of people consider that as one of Poor Righteous Teacher's best albums to date. I can see why, because that album right there, like, that album just had just banging fucking production. Like, you got guest appearances from KRS-One, Conscious Style. To me, that's like the best song of the album. You know, the Fugees were allies. Word is Life. You know, Miss Ghetto. Fucking Dreadful Day. You know what I mean? Like, My Three Wives, Shakila Part 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, that album right there is just unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? One of 96's sleeper albums. You know what I mean? And, you know, after that, you know, I think Wise Intelligent came out with a solo album the same year called Killing You for Fun. I did not get a chance to hear it. I might check it out. I don't know when, but I'll get around to it though. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, after that, there was no more Poor Righteous Teachers albums. You know, so like these dudes came out with dope ass music together. And Wise Intelligent, he does solo shit. You know what I'm saying? He came out with an album called The Talented Timothy Taylor. A lot of people consider that as one of the, best underground hip hops of all time. A lot of people call it album of the year. I didn't even check out his solo stuff yet, but I need to peep it. But only like, check them out when he's with, Culture Freedom and Father Shaheed. Culture Freedom, he's a very dope hype man, but the dude, he actually do his thing on the mic. You know what I'm saying? Like, he actually did shit justice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely enjoyed listening to Poor Righteous Teachers. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they need to get, a lot more mention. You know what I'm saying? Like, they need to have more shine. I mean, yeah, for the real hip hop heads, yeah, but when it comes to, like hip hop as a whole, like they kind of get overshadowed, kind of get lost in the dust. You know what I'm saying? Like them and X Clan, another dope hip hop group from the conscious era as well, from the early 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like Poor Righteous Teachers, definitely one of my favorite hip hop groups of all time. I feel like people need to, check they. I'm trying to get people interested in their music. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like when I heard their music, man, I was in a whole new different fucking space right now. You know what I'm saying? In my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen to the music just really takes you to the fucking early 90s when shit was actually real. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely one of the illest motherfuckers come out to New Jersey. But when people think of New Jersey MCs, they talking about the Fugees and Redman and stuff like that, and Joe Budden and Naughty by Nature. As much I like, and Queen Latifah, but Poor Righteous Teachers, YZ, Outsiders, fucking no, just to name a few. Das EFX. You got talented motherfuckers from New Jersey, man. I mean, straight up. And Poor Righteous Teachers actually one of my favorites to come out the that town. You know what I mean? But they just never really got the props they deserve. You know what I mean? So people need to give Poor Righteous Teachers their just due. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why I think why people don't read. How come people don't talk about Poor Righteous Teachers like that? Because it's crazy. Like every time I go on, different, like on Instagram, going in certain hip hop community, you know what I mean? People do not really post that much things about these guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. I mean, some do every once in a while, but some need to do it a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Like, people need to really get hooked onto these cats. I mean, for real. So yeah, rest in peace, Father Shaheed. You know what I'm saying? Poor Righteous Teachers, PRT, whatever you want to call them. That's why I think Poor Righteous Teachers are a very underrated group. How come people don't really talk about these guys like that? So yeah, folks, that was it for the video. Give me your thoughts in the comments as always. Hope you enjoyed. Salute.